Hello, hi. My name is Anita. I'm from Latvia, and I have created Libereco Advisory Project, which is a big scale project. But right now, we can hack this thing and we can start with something and build it up to actually change the world. Anyway, I want to introduce you to the project. So, I wrote it down so it would be easier for me to explain it. So, Libereco Advisory, which means liber, from liberty, the word, freedom, ecology, or even I would love to say ecosophy. So understanding how to live in collaboration with Mother Nature instead of destroying it. And wisery is about sustainability and wise choices along the way in whatever we do. Okay, so love-led freedom is my way of ruling the world, let's say. It's not democracy, it's not, fascism or whatever, it's love-led freedom. Okay, this is the way. So let's see. This is made exactly for Global Hack Project. And this is where I explain it. So this is kind of an app, network, platform. And it deals with these main subjects, which is education, business, agriculture, health, and housing. And the main idea is to make it all sustainable. Whatever we do, we make sure that it works in a long run on this earth. So we make sure that it's ecological, it's logical, it's high quality, and it can be used in a ways that there is less waste possible. Okay, so my idea for now in general, what should we do? What is happening already? And I love that more and more people are going back to countryside, to their parents or grandparents. And the idea is to develop organic agriculture because with everything that's happening, organic food is the one thing that will help people to gain back their health, get off of all the stress levels that are rising every day. And obviously, agriculture is the one thing that will keep us alive. If we will have good food, we can figure everything else how to do it. If we don't have food, obviously we're dying. So it's a no-brainer. Okay. And then develop hemp industry. And why hemp? Because I have a degree in agricultural business. I studied in Netherlands, and my topic was hemp. So it's kind of my passion because I believe that hemp is the one underrated crop that's there. Obviously, because from hemp you can make everything. Oh my god, please research that. You can make anything really. In medicine you can make CBD oil, which right now is skyrocketing for importance as it cracks depression and other stress related diseases, then obviously we can make clothing, we can eat a lot of products made of it. It's housing materials, okay? We can make houses of it. And it's energy. There are cars already running on fuel made out of hemp. And we don't need to rape earth to get energy. We can actually help it by building and developing hemp agriculture. Okay. So, the renewable energy that is, of course, there. What else can we make? Okay, beer, cosmetics, milk, shoes, ropes, soap, cars. Yes, hemp is 10 times stronger than steel, guys. It's amazing. Obviously, paper, protein, diapers. Diapers is the one thing that is really hard to kind of hack how to do it because every day there are babies born and people are using diapers, and it's so hard to recycle diapers. It's such a beautiful thing that from hemp we can make diapers, and the absorbing material is amazing. Please research that. Obviously, fuel, which, Okay, I'm not going to go into it. You know about it. And supercapacitors is the same thing. It's energy. And hempcrete, is an amazing material from which we can build houses. And it's an excellent insulator as well. There you go. Sustainable housing. By the way, about hemp, just a little bit. This website, please go and check it out. So what can we do? Hemp is very easy to monetize because there are so many things that you can do with it, and it grows fast, it grows large, and it gives in a good year the yield exceeds, I don't know, I was checking it out, but I forgot how many times, 100 times or something. Investment is bringing back in enormous amounts. I forgot about it. Anyway, so these are some statistics here. You can read more, but what is awesome about it, that if we develop production with hemp products, it is an excellent rotation crop for traditional crops. So rotation crops, there's always need for rotation crops. So if once in a while in every field, whatever is growing there, we put hemp there to grow, the soil is healthier. We don't need roundups. We can manage doing organic agriculture this way, and we can use crops to develop sustainable products that we can use in the long run and just trade all around the world. Okay, and obviously the most important thing is that we can change fossil fuels to hemp energy. Stop draining the earth! Come on, guys, we are smarter than that. Okay, anyway, back to Liberico Advisory. So business, it's very, very important that right now Earth is going from competition to collaboration. This is big change in thinking and in ideology about how economics should run. But what my idea is, so Liberico Advisory approach to that, is that we create a network of professionals. Very awesome, amazing example is Bayard Creatives. Please check them out. This is already a network of freelance travelers, digital nomads, let's say. Freelancers that do their thing, do their passion, and they're traveling the world. They becoming more and more professional in what they do. It's a network of people. And I have distributed 2 different types of collaboration. So this is project-based collaboration. First one is very similar to this what we are doing now, Global Hack. So it means that on Liberico Advisory it should be possible to submit a project and look for a team. So if I have a project that I can type in what kind of members in my team I need, and people all around the world can see it, can join, and we can do it. And as this is connected to housing, okay, and also, physical place to be. So this search engine should provide also a possibility to look for a place where this team can settle down for the time of project and actually make it happen if it's necessary, to be face to face. Yes, there should be something similar to LinkedIn, but it should be a lifelong profile. So as we start with education, children there, the idea behind education is that children there become their greatest versions by discovering their passions and talents and pursuing their dreams. What does that mean? Already in high school, these students will learn about themselves, will research whatever there is to research in order to understand what do they want to do, so they can take practices in those fields which are interesting for them, and they can travel and practice all around the world once they're students as well. yeah, so artificial intelligence is the one who should kind of, look for these, how to say, teams, and maybe help to put together teams so that projects can be done quicker in a more sustainable and smart way. So basically, maybe if I have already on my CV something that is useful somewhere else, then I should get notifications that they are looking for me, and I can decide to travel around the globe to do another project if I want to. Okay, this should be possible. The second option is profession-based collaboration. Well, this is very innovative idea, but this is something that right now, as economy is really weird. This should work, and this should work brilliantly. So what does that mean? There's a network with professions, like I listed here examples: chemists, book publishers, dentists, shoemakers, nutritionists, sports teachers, etc. So there are professions and there are professionals. And if all around the world, all dentists, or let's say 100 dentists all around the world, that's already a lot for now, okay, but imagine if all around the world, all dentists would be in one network. They can share whatever they need, whatever research development they have. So, it means that there is no competition. It means that everyone is interested how to make this world a better place to be. So this platform kind of gives an opportunity to pursue your passion and your dream, because if a person does only what he's passionate about, then he will do it in the very best way possible, right? If you do something from your heart, you will want to make sure that it's your best work. What is happening right now? There are a lot of professions that are just not needed. Like a lot of bureaucracy professions, let's say. In this case scenario, they just are not needed, and they can pursue their dreams and pursue their happiness really by doing what they love doing. It doesn't matter what that is, because, even some little jobs or whatever, they are needed somewhere. And even if person is still on their way to researching what is their passion, they can just work by helping others and researching what are their interests. Okay, so also here I wrote down that if, for example, it's a shoemakers, okay, then they can just make sure they make individual, awesome, amazing, sustainable shoes for people, and everybody will wear only the best quality shoes that are also very, very best for their health. And shoemakers don't need to worry about, selling mass production, which is with cheap glues, which are already, again, not sustainable, waste products, blah, 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 blah. So if we do it the smart way, this is the way how to connect people and how can they share whatever research development they have. And so immediately when somebody discovers, this is the best way, I invented this amazing thing that is more sustainable or best quality or blah, 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 something very, very, very next level, immediately it is shared with everyone in this field of profession. And if it really is the best, then everyone can use it. Therefore, everyone immediately can reduce pollution, waste, or maybe there's some innovation in recycling. Anyway, it can be done. Okay. Yes, and if everyone is interested in collaboration instead of competition, each industry can, and each individuality can focus on passion and not survival. So it means right now also people are discovering what do they want to do, not because they just need a job and they have to go somewhere, but what do they actually want to do, because this goes towards better professionals. If we pursue our passion, we become masters of our thing, and the world where everybody is a master of something is a much better world where we have a bunch of amateurs that just do the cheapest version of anything and make a lot of waste which we cannot recycle. Okay. And obviously it's an individual approach. So housing, business, whatever we need, food or whatever, it can be individualized a lot more because we don't need these huge industries with mass production. And people can, be artists. If I want to create chairs all my life, I will create chairs all my life. And obviously, everything will become more expensive. But when everything becomes more expensive, then also, the gain or the salary, let's say, will be a lot bigger. And this is how we can create and build abundance all around the world. Because if everybody is in it, then abundance just rises and skyrockets, and we can pull in everyone who is not there yet, let's say. Okay. And as well, if we do this way, people don't have to focus on doing something cheaper or faster, but they can focus on doing the best possible way for each customer, so they can also spend more time for research and development and share this research and development with everybody in their field interested. Therefore, technology, innovation, and everything else just goes in a lot smoother and faster way. Okay? It's important right now in our lives on Earth to choose sustainability over easiest or cheapest version. I think it's super necessary. Okay, let's move on. About agriculture and production. More or less, I think you already got it. But the thing is, we should bring focus back on agriculture and small productions instead of large industries. Because this is the way how people can do what they love, do it well, do it best, and do it for their, best interest, also for their communities. And Libreco Advisory should have some kind of a logistic search engine network where people can buy things and we can trade things. So also in this idea, there should be some different type of monetization. So if there are hundreds of thousands of millions, I don't know, people in Libreco Advisory network, they can have their inner money, let's say. There are other ideas about how money should work and how it should be developed and how can we do it. So it's not my thing, but some kind of an alternative could be here implemented. Okay. For example, if one eco village or city or village, whatever, is producing one very high quality product, it doesn't matter. Maybe those are pens, but only one village in the whole world will produce the very best pens in the world, and they will just provide all the world with the very best pens, and nobody else needs to do it. And whoever is interested in developing the best pens in the world, they will come to live in that village. Okay, so this is the idea, to connect with their interests and just to make the very best products possible. And also then we can produce only what is needed in the most sustainable and ecological way. So we don't overproduce anything. Yes, fight overproduction and low quality products. Right now, this is very important, not only for, common sense, but also, as we all know, the issue with recycling is still huge. We don't know how to recycle everything that we have all around the place left there, just, laying. So we need to focus not only on how to recycle waste, but also how to not overproduce. There you go. Research and development shared with everyone, and niche professionals travel where needed. So again, we travel all around the world. All the world is our family. Kind of nice idea. And students find practice in whichever company needs help. So that means that universities also kind of shifts, because students really go and work and kind of have practices in companies, in these eco-villages, cities, whatever, where they produce the thing or where they do whatever they want, what is their passion, their thing, and students learn straightly from these masters. As I already mentioned, if everybody lives this way, then we become masters of our talents. And if I want to learn, obviously I want to learn from a master, and then I can search in search engine which countries have masters in my field. I choose whatever else is nice there, and I go there and learn and work and study and develop. Okay. This is also a way how to place young, innovative ideas from youngsters, from students, into actually in companies and research and development, and how they can make their bachelor thesis, useful. Okay. And those who don't know what they want to do, those who just say, oh, I don't know what is my passion now, I just want to work something, they can be these, let's say, helping hands, and they can travel all around the world and join when and where they're needed. And this is also very, very necessary and important. Okay. If we live like this, obviously only the most sustainable, most innovative, high quality, and awesome creativity field products are created, because there's no point of anything less, right? What's the point? We don't need it. Plus, for the agriculture, main thing is bring back organic food, okay? If we bring back organic food, we do improve overall health and longevity of people. And if we do that, we raise levels of happiness in society. And if we do that, well, happy people are strong families, all right? We know that families are, the divorce rates and issues and fights and alcohol issues and problem with children and everything. It's really strong in very many communities, and we don't have a clear plan how to deal with it. But let's start with food. What we eat, how we make our bodies. And if we have strong families, these are healthy children. And most of mental health issues come from families, obviously also physical issues. And if we have healthy children, then it's a bright future for all of us. I think it's a very happy place to be. And it's a good thing to think about. Okay, about education. So right now, the online platform, this is very important that we develop this platform where artificial intelligence can put together 9 people as a class based on their personality traits, birthday, human design profile, and spoken languages. There should be more of these variables for searching. I just mentioned main maybe ones, okay? But it should be possible that there is one person from India, one person from Latvia, one person from America, one person from New Zealand, one person from Angola, and one person from Lebanon, I don't know, learning together. As long as they obviously speak the same language, they should be able to learn together, because maybe these personality traits are the best combination so that they can pull out of themselves their best versions. Okay, so there should be also classrooms where they can have online discussions and file exchange. So that means that every day they meet like in a Zoom platform, and they talk about things that they have researched, as they will have different types of personalities. They will do slightly different tasks, but then they will discuss them with everybody, and they will make their own conclusions about topics as a group, which is very important, because these youngsters right now, they perform better in teams, and it's important to remember that times changes. Okay. So in these classrooms, there should be, well, not classrooms, I don't know, maybe there's another place in platform, but there should be a place where mentors meet children in various ways. It's the same about masters. So, for example, if there's a master in sewing, then it doesn't matter that only maybe one person from this particular class is interested in sewing, but if there are hundreds of thousands of people that are interested in sewing in general on the world at that time, then this lecture should be seen for all these people, okay? And obviously, as there are made different types of videos, there should be an archive. An archive also for debates. So one important thing for this Libereco advisory education, alternative education, is debates. So also once a week or twice a week, there will be topics discussed. So search engine puts two people randomly together wherever they are in the world, and for the same topic, one of them has research pros, one of them has research cons, or whatever. For example, coronavirus, is it good for Earth or is it bad for Earth? One of them researches one part, the other one the other part, and it should be possible to view these debates about some topics, to archive these videos, and this develops, well, thinking, actually. Because nothing in this world is just black and white. It's always both, black and white. And it's never, one or the other way only. Blah, 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 blah. So, place for video archives, that's what I mentioned already, where they upload their conclusions. And so the network should be, the search engine should be able to kind of differentiate people by their skills, their talents, their interests, their challenges, their age, and maybe other things, but these are the main ones. And if the network is all around the world, an online network, then learning can happen in a huge depth about whatever they're going through. Oh wait, okay. So, and obviously, as internet right now is accessible everywhere, and if we do some projects so that all the African countries also access internet, then we can give this knowledge to everybody, and it doesn't matter whether or not they live in a poor or rich country. It doesn't matter. They can access knowledge about whatever they are interested in particular age and time. About housing, this is interesting because we want to thrive for the earth where we can travel all around the world. Okay, first thing is that there should be a possibility to place your house or apartment for sharing. So that means, even, for example, if I have a house in Riga, then I can place it for sharing, Libreco advisory sharing, and I do want to go and live in Spain for a year. I go there, and somebody is living in my house, and then I go. I may not go ever back to my house in Latvia. I can travel all around the world, and there are other people also traveling all around the world and living in my place. So this is kind of Airbnb style platform, but it's just sharing, really. And there should be a possibility to invest in a house in eco-village, as the idea is that we develop organic agriculture. There should be people who, take care of it. And then there's this new wave of eco-villages all around the world, because people really want to go back to the nature and live in nature. And it should be made possible. And so we can, again, there's research and development happening about how to make the most ecological houses. Maybe from hemp, if we develop hemp agriculture, we can make houses from hemp, whatever, with copper tubes and with amazing water filters. There are things that I've researched that I want to implement, but that's going deeper into that. And yes, and people should be able to buy houses where they know that they will have the best possible housing, which is also healthy for their body. So house should be a place where to rejuvenate and not be trapped in a box that just does not allow a person to rest. Okay? Yes, building innovative, smart, sustainable housing, which is healthy for human beings. That's what I said. Ecological materials, using whatever is produced in our agriculture network. So we work together. And this allows people to build one-of-a-kind houses. So it is really fun as well to make one-of-a-kind house and then travel the world and see what else is there. Obviously, economical solutions, we just take only the most sustainable and economical versions of whichever technology or whatever we are doing there. And as we are using alternative energy sources, we are helping Mother Earth as well. About holistic medicine, I want to speak a little bit about that people are being treated in a way that's only one-way system, okay? If a person has some kind of an illness, okay, go take a pill and that's it. But I would like to change that, where we go from hospitals to healeries. So what does it mean? We heal people, taking into consideration that we heal their mind, body, and soul. And as people are, more and more into realization that we are not just body, and that, if my liver is aching, then it may be connected with what I eat, how I think, how are my relationship with other people, and also what kind of family I'm from, all these things together. And so healeries consider all these things in order to tackle health issues. And while there are eco-villages, in these eco-villages, there should be also retreat centers, so some kind of hospitals, let's say, but they target different issues. Here I just put the popular ones, let's say, but whatever. If in my eco village there is a weight issue or mental health issue focus, then people who needs this treatment can travel here and stay there. And it should be possible that if these issues are not life-threatening, that they should be able to work in that eco village, get their treatment, and once they're healthy, they can again go wherever they need or want. Okay? So again, research and development is shared with everybody. And if we have this common network for medicine as well, then we can go and research and collect ongoing data analysis about what is happening with the world, what kind of issues we have as a civilization, what can we do to tackle them, what kind of innovative ideas are working better than others, And if we do that, then the newest trends and scientific researches can be accessible in a very short time, and the best results can be achieved, possible. I went somewhere with my thought, but I think this is a huge issue, which I wrote on one piece of paper, but the very underlining idea of this is that we start to look at a person deeper, and we cannot ignore that our mind and our thinking and our energy is influencing our health. Okay, let's do it all together. So the main aim is to make a search engine for connected family members. What do I mean by that? I am for strong families. Okay, I raise all my 100 hands to strengthen family values. So, for example, if there is a mother who's a massage therapist, teaches guitar, and wants to learn cooking. And there's a father who is IT business owner, is vegan, and he needs health retreat because of some kind of whatever. And he also enjoys to play football. Then there's a student son who needs practice in law and pupil daughter interested in fashion. There should be a search engine. Okay? Artificial intelligence should be able to search for a city or eco-village where is free house for family of 4 in this example, where all of them can do whatever they need or want to thrive and live their best life. And if this network really goes all around the world, it should be very, very easy to find a place, and then they can travel the world, changing place as often as they want. Dream life. There you go. So what does that mean? It means that we can search the place in the world which is the healthier for my family, where I can give the most from me, where I can share talents in places where it's needed. If I cannot find a job, there should be a place in the world where they need me. And the most challenging thing is that if someone from the family searches for something and they find something, how to get along and how to, take along all the family members. So this is the one thing, this search engine should be the very aim of Libereco Advisory. How can we do that? How can we travel the world where all the time each family member have job, have like-minded people, can study whatever they want, and can, live their best life, and also live healthy, the most healthier life possible at that particular moment. So, right now, the emphasis is on online education and business platform, and also working on developing the search engine, as I believe it's not going to be that easy. But we all can thrive, and we all can put our hearts, our minds into direction to live in love, let freedom, where everyone is connected, where people truly accept differences and they can choose whatever life they want by traveling the world, exploring the world, learning about different cultures, traditions, researching whatever they need in order to become their greatest versions, to pursue their passion, and just live their best lives. So, thank you for listening. This is Libereco Advisory Idea. I really hope we are on the same page. Please let me know what you think about it. Love you all. Bye.